What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Roman, aka Allfires. Now, as Phase 4 came to a close and we entered Phase 5, there were still some open-ended questions left over from the Infinity Saga that the MCU had yet to address. For instance, who was that mysterious benefactor during Ant-Man 2? And who purchased the Avengers Tower? Surely it's not the Fantastic Four, and eventually Marvel Studios is going to have to answer these questions. Well, what if the answer to both of those questions is exactly the same and at the same time also sets up the Midnight Suns? We have a huge breaking bombshell of a report coming from two different industry insiders that indicates exactly what's going on with Mephisto, his role in all of this, and what it's going to look like when we're finally introduced to him during the Ironheart series, how that eventually introduces the Midnight Suns. We're going to go through it all the details, and the Damnation storyline from the comics that's being named now as a story that will possibly inspire these MCU events. But first, if you could grab the subscribe button. We do daily Marvel content at the channel, and that's all we do. Everything from official Easter egg breakdowns, trailers, and reviews to the occasional industry insider report and everything in between. So if that sort of thing's for you, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below. We're getting super close to the next giveaway to coincide with Secret Invasion. Again, all you got to do, be a sub, drop a comment, stick around to the end of the video. We'll get into all the giveaway stuff again there. All right, Eric Voss, it's your time to rejoice. This article broke late yesterday at the Cosmic Circus under the headline exclusive, Avengers Tower and Mephisto's role in Ironheart, where they go on to report, quote, "Since Spider-Man Homecoming, fans have been wondering who purchased Avengers Tower from Tony Stark. As you may remember, a significant plot point of Homecoming's finale centered around Happy Hogan, Jon Favreau, supervising the moving of Stark technology and weapons from Avengers Tower to the new facility in upstate New York with the help of a Department of Damage Control jet. The selling of Avengers Tower, while so significant to the climax of Spider-Man Homecoming, has been a plot point that has been left hanging since the film came out 6 years ago. Why has there been so much secrecy about who purchased it? Many have speculated that the mysterious benefactor from Ant-Man and the Wasp is the one who's behind the seedy underworld that's been building in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, as well as the purchaser of Avengers Tower from Tony Stark. Quote, "Our sources can exclusively confirm that Mephisto was in fact the mysterious benefactor that purchased Avengers Tower from Tony Stark in Spider-Man Homecoming. As of right now, we can't confirm if Stark knew who he was making a deal with, and if he did, why he made a deal with someone like Mephisto. Although Mephisto's reasons for wanting Avengers Tower line up with what we already know about Ironheart. Last D23, Kevin Feige came out and said that the basic synopsis for the show was magic versus technology. We've actually had two other Twitter scoopsters weigh in. Can we get some toast mentioned that the Hood would actually be stealing tech from Mephisto? The question is why. This was weeks ago, and My Time to Shine Hello added that Mephisto is in human form and owns a tech company. That tech company is located in Avengers Tower, and the same company that was trying to get their hands on Pym Tech all the way back in Ant-Man 2. Now they go on to write, quote, "In addition, we have a bit more information about Mephisto and Ironheart, which helps build a well-rounded picture of what to expect from this larger-than-life villain from Marvel Comics. We can also reveal that Mephisto's persona in the upcoming Ironheart show will be a mainly humanoid, business attire individual with his comic-accurate demonic form appearing only in certain parts of the show." So basically, Sacha Baron Cohen, who's been rumored now for a long time to be playing this character, who real recently was noted in LA, even though there seems to be some discrepancy whether or not he was shooting scenes for Agatha Coven of Chaos or doing reshoots for Ironheart, it appears as though he'll be a suited up business individual, at least for the majority of the show, and of course that just saves them on CGI, but also helps build the reveal whenever they do show his demonic form. Now this whole thing is exciting, but gets even more exciting when we now know what storyline this is leading to, at least according to Lizzie Hill, the editor over at the Cosmic Circus, who retweeted that Mephisto's story is leading to Damnation in the MCU. It's actually one of the most amazing storylines. It has a ton of characters that we were introduced to in Phase 4. This is how it basically goes. Following the near destruction of Las Vegas at the hands of Hydra, which you could just replace with Serpent Society, Doctor Strange attempted to revert all of the damage and used magic to restore the city to its previous state. However, as an unforeseen consequence, a demonic structure called Hotel Inferno emerged from the ground. Strange investigated Hotel Inferno and was taken to Mephisto, who claimed that the entire city had actually manifested in hell following its ravaging, and he had adapted it into his realm before Strange pulled it back up to Earth. The tower's influence began to change the citizens of Las Vegas, making them act on their very basic instinct and impulse. Then, because of their actions, now influenced by the tower, Mephisto basically started claiming souls, and it also engulfed certain heroes, namely Falcon, Captain Marvel, Thor, Hawkeye, Black Panther, and turned them all into Ghost Riders. Yep, this story is absolutely lit. Meanwhile, Doctor Strange proposes they play a version of Brimstone Blackjack, and if he wins, Mephisto goes back to hell, and if he doesn't, Mephisto gets his soul. That's when a character named Bats goes and gets Wong, and he summons Blade, Moon Knight, Elsa Bloodstone, Dr. Voodoo, Man-Thing, Iron Fist, and Ghost Rider, basically a version of the Midnight Suns, to go up against Mephisto, and they basically end up squaring off against all the damned Avengers. So you've got Hawkeye, Thor, Captain Marvel, Falcon, they're all Ghost Riders, Black Panther, Ghost Riders, fighting against Blade, Moon Knight, Elsa Bloodstone, Man-Thing, a lot of the characters we've already been introduced to. If this is where they're going in the MCU, I cannot wait. When you say that out loud and think about what that would look like on screen, it also has all of the characters that are literally already introduced in the MCU. Of many of the storylines we've heard that they're looking to introduce, this one basically has everybody already. So when the rumors have started to come up about Damnation, Mephisto in the MCU, it seems like this is something Marvel has been planning and for quite some time. And I know there's been a lot of gripes, especially about Phase 4, that it was disconnected, that it was just one tag scene after another with a brand new character who never had anything to follow up on, but that was basically them going wide, so now that they can go deep. And again, this storyline has all the makings of a normal setup in the MCU, going all the way back now almost 6 years. So guys, let me know all your thoughts down below, how hype you are for this. If you're all in on Sacha Baron Cohen playing Mephisto, I think the more I think about it, the more it makes sense, especially if he's going to play it right down the middle with only a slight bit of humor. And how hype are you to finally see the Midnight Suns when this all comes together, possibly after the conclusion of the Multiverse Saga? I am all ears. Quickly, let's get into the giveaway stuff before I let you go. Alright, we're still giving away PlayStation 5s. The next one is less than a month away to coincide with the release of Secret Invasion. If you want to be entered to win, super simple. All you gotta do, hit the subscribe button, then leave a comment down below. Because it's truly random, the more videos you comment on, the better chance you have of winning. All winners will be announced at the end of videos with the winning comment shown on screen live with my voice, so please be safe on the channel and report any comments that claim that you've won a prize and want to contact you on a third-party app. The best way to keep up with the content has always been to hit the notification bell with all notifications turned on, and as always, if you liked today's video, I'd appreciate it if you'd hit the like button. My name's Michael Roman. You can find me in a couple of places, Instagram and Twitter at I'mFires. You can also find me on all musical platforms, Spotify, YouTube, Amazon, Apple, iTunes, under the name Allfires. And while I sincerely appreciate you checking my music out, things have really started to turn up. We will be coming to a city near you at some point near the end of the year or the beginning of next, so watch out for tour dates. Thanks for checking out this channel, guys. I really appreciate it. Stick around. We'll be posting again real soon.